Morning guys, how are we doing? So I'm going to make this a quick one because my hands are numb, and I wanted to talk about what structure looks like for you in terms of your health and your fitness and life in general, really. And I kind of going to share kind of my thought process on structure when it comes to building up my clients that I work with, to build some life structure for them to be able to develop their fitness and their health. Because I feel a big reason that so many people are failing or yo-yoing at their health and their fitness is because of the lack of structure that is in place to deal with everyday life and the chaos of life and the distractions that it brings. So for me, structure is about organization, it's about planning, it's about having vision, and it's about having clarity in what your goals are that you want to achieve. So in terms of lack of structure, that's where I feel a lot of men are right now. So they're not necessarily organized, they're getting up at 6:30, leaving the house at 10 to 7, missing breakfast, missing focus for the day, not getting themselves or their state of mind ready for the working environment that's about to come up for themselves. Okay, so you almost end up starting the day failing, walking out the door. And something that I work with on my clients, which is so important, is making sure that the minute you leave the front door to go to work, you are in the best state of mind and you're already winning. So it's going to take something special to break you down, all right? And it's just building that structure from the morning, because in the morning you're organized, you're planning, okay? You have clarity on what your routine is in the morning. So you'll wake up and make a cup of tea, brush your teeth, go to the loo, then do some meditation, or do your workout, do some gratitude, look at your diary for the day, look at what are the biggest tasks that you have to do, make it clear what's going on in your head. You don't want to keep everything in your head, and I think that's what a lot of guys are doing. They're keeping it up here, there's loads going on, and that's the chaos that is creating, okay, in your brain. And that's causing overwhelming stress, okay? So there's a clear lack of organization. So when it comes to my clients, what we have to do is sit down, and on a consultation we talk about, okay, what is causing the biggest pains? What are the biggest stresses? What does life look like for you in the future? Talking about vision, life strategy. You might have some great business goals, you might run your own business, you might be a big corporate guy, you might have big budgets, and you're snowed under, and you're not really thinking about these things. And you don't really think about these things until it's too late. And I think everybody thinks that we're going to be here forever, and we're really not. And the lack of structure is going to absolutely kill you, okay, and your body, and your mindset, and your happiness, okay? You have to start with structure. And without structure, you are going to fail at this, all right? You have to start establishing some good habits. You have to start establishing some good routines. And it all starts with organization, planning, vision, clarity on exactly what it is that you are trying to achieve. All right, think about the last time that you were fit, when you were on it, okay, when you were doing really well with nutrition. How long did that last? Now, for a lot of my guys who come along, do really well in my 6 weeks before I introduce my maintenance academy, okay, they would go off, come here, they would go off, do their 6 weeks, lose 2 stone, lose a stone and a half, lose a stone, whatever it might be, some form of success for themselves. Then that structure and that accountability would go, because they thought they could do it by themselves. Now, some guys can do it by themselves, but not everybody, because the minute that you're away from the accountability group, the forum, the support, you end up sinking back into the distractions and the chaos of life. And the beauty with the academy is that once you finish the 6 weeks, the guys go straight in there and everything's done for them. The workouts are done. We still have the accountability. We still have the focus calls, and everything is there. There is a structure in place. They don't have to think about it. They just have to log in, do their workout, be clear on their tasks, and have me hold them accountable, okay, and help keep that established, that structure. The minute you think that you can do it by yourself, the minute that you think you can sort of take control, is the minute you end up slowly starting to sort of dwindle and procrastinate. And I'm going to start again here. I know it's been 2 weeks since I did my 6 week program, but I'm going to do it You know, and I get phone calls from guys and text messages 6 weeks later saying I've put all my weight back on. And that's the lack of structure. And it starts from the foundations and it's progressive. It doesn't happen overnight. You can't expect success in 2 days, in 2 weeks. Okay? You have to start thinking long term. You have to start thinking about the next 12 months. You have to start thinking about the next 2, 5 and 10 years. The 6-week program is just a kickstart. It's something to get you going and showing what you can achieve. The Maintenance Academy is about life. Okay, it's about being involved in something that is going to help them come to grips with long-term life goals. My 10 and 20-week programs are life-changing programs. Okay, we're not just concentrating on fitness, we're concentrating on your state of mind. We're concentrating on the decisions that you are making and why you are making them. And even the year-long program that I do, I've got 2 guys on that, and they are dramatically changing the way they live their life. Because there's no fluff, just tell them straight, give them some guidance, and that's all they need. And they're building up structure for themselves. So I'm going to end there, because I cannot feel my hands whatsoever. Listen, stay safe on this ice. Okay, it's freezing out there, it's cold out there, but stay motivated, guys. You know, this is not a rehearsal. This life is not a rehearsal. You don't have a second chance. All right, the longer you leave it, the harder it gets. You know, I'm here specialising, working with guys, you know, 35 right up to 60. I've got a 55-year-old who I'm working with on a 20-week program. You know, he thought it was too late for him, and how wrong he is. All right, don't leave it too long. Do something about it. Stop procrastinating. All right, it's for your own good, guys. I mean, you know, I'm just trying to make your lives better, trying to make you aware of it, and I hope this video helps you do that.